ever. They've gone down 40%. I mean, everything's going down. Companies aren't making money, but the stock market's still going up. And you got to be very, very careful when you get into a market like this. You got to know when to get out, and that's where we come in. So if you're a beginner and you want to start learning how to invest stocks properly and have the comfort level of knowing when to get out, when to buy, when to sell, and when to get out, contact us at philsgang.com. Join today, free for 10 days.
The stocks discussed on Phil's Gang are not in any way a recommendation or solicitation to buy, sell, or hold. If considering acting on information presented, we first recommend you seek out a competent, licensed professional for advice. Get ready for the radio show that tells you what Wall Street doesn't want you to know.
Oh, I'm a money magnet. Money's coming to me. Money sets me free. I'm a money magnet. Money's coming to me.
It's your daily dose of how to manage your money. And now it's time for Phil's Gang on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. With your host, Phil Grandy.
Do I need to move away from technology? Is that the biggest risk space in the market if rates continue to go up?
So I would say no way.
First of all, the 10-year Treasury yield is going up. That means rates are going up. And when rates go up, technology stocks get hurt. But do you avoid them? No. Just the opposite. If you made money in the technology stocks on the way up, make money with the technology stocks on the way down. See, here's what's stupid. They scare you about shorting stocks. Tell you, don't short stocks. What are you, nuts? If you got into the technology stocks and you ran them up, whether it was Microsoft or Google or any of the 7 well-known stocks, and you got a nice profit out of them, now, why would you get out of those stocks and then go find another stock? Because remember, all stocks go up. When you have a market that's all stimulus, that's all fake, where they print money, cut rates to zero, print more money, and do stock buybacks, all stocks go up. So why would you get out of Apple or Microsoft or any of the big tech stocks? Instead, because you're not going to go find a deal. You're not going to go find something that's on sale because there's nothing on sale. But instead, you have a great opportunity to make money when the stock goes down. I mean, think about it. If you were in Apple, let's take Apple. That's one of our stocks. Okay? So let's say you got into Apple with us back in, let's say when it was around $112. And the stock, that was around November 20th, 2020. Then she shot up to around $137. Now that's a 22% gain. So now if you're going to get out of that stock, what are you going to go find another stock, another tech stock, or any stock? And get in that stock? Think about it. All the other stocks are up too. Maybe not 22%, but they're all up. They're all overbought. When you take a look at the PE ratios on the S&P 500, we're near 40%. 40, PE of 40. We should be 15. So what you do is the opposite. So here's Apple. You would have made a beautiful profit on the way up. And then it would have told you, or at least my chart would tell you, when to get out. That's the most important thing. If you got in the stock around $113, it would have told you to get out of the stock around $134. And then more important, what you would have done, okay, is started to short the stock. So let's say you got out of, I'll line up. Say you got out of stock at 138. Now you turn around, instead of finding another stock, just flip your position and short it. It's easy. Push a button. If you can put a light switch on, you can short a stock. The technology is so easy today to short a stock. You just push a button, click on. That's it. Anybody can do it. So Apple, if you got into Apple, let's say on January 22nd, and sold it short around $140, today it's $121. That's a nice profit. So you got a 13% gain, and it's not over yet. So you made money on the way up, about, I forgot what we said, about 202%. And now you take that same exact stock and make money on the way down. Look, when you get out of a stock, don't you always say, I better get out, it's going to go down. I better get out, it's going to go down. Most people are experts. When they get out of stock, they go, oh, it's going to go down. I got to get out before I get killed. All you have to do is just click from one button to another button, and then you write it down. Doesn't that make common sense? Why would you go buy another stock that's so overvalued? That is so ridiculous. But that's how they've taken parking space in your brain to do that. So we got all these tech stocks right now, right, that are dropping, and you're going to have some wonderful opportunities to make money on the way down. So you could stay in Microsoft, you could stay in Apple, you could stay in Google or Netflix all year long. You could just do one stock and make more of a return you ever make in a 401k. If you just took one stock, let's say you took Facebook. If you took Facebook, and again, if you bought it when you're supposed to, and my chart makes it so simple, anybody can do it. I mean, there's no way you can't know when to buy a stock or when to get out. So you could just stay with Facebook all last year. You could be still in Facebook, but it doesn't matter if it's going up or if it's going down. You're going to catch the trend. You're going to catch the tide. That's the idea of investing. The idea of investing is the trend. It's called trends. If a stock has a trend on the way up and she starts breaking down and the big institutions pull money out of that stock, we call pulling the bid out. What do you think the stock does? You think it keeps going up? No, it goes down. So the trend switches to the upside, to the downside. So keep that same stock. My God, we're doing that with a stock right now. Stock is ELY. ELY, beautiful stock. Now ELY, you take a look at this stock. If you have a mobile device, you can take a look at it. Go to my site, philsking.com, and you'll see it. Okay, and if you look at ELY, what a beautiful stock we had here. Because we made money on the way up, and now we're making money on the way down. I mean, it's a beautiful stock, ELY. My God, you could do. There's so many of them. They had such a beautiful run to the upside, and now they have a run to the downside. You know what's amazing? What happened yesterday? Oh, by the way, ELY, I have it right here now. I just pulled it up. ELY, we got in the stock at $18 when it turned green. It turns green because it tells you the institutions are buying it. It's the only thing that makes stocks go up is when institutions buy. And who are they? Insurance companies, pension funds. They're the big ones. Then you got hedge funds. So on November 23rd, around $18, it turned green, told us the institutions were buying. The stock went from $18 up to $32. We had a beautiful gain. 77% gain because it stayed green all the way, told us to stay in. Now, what, I'm going to get out of that stock now and go look for another one? No. Instead, it turned red at $28.55. And we just switched the position from buying it when it was around 17, 18 bucks. Now we're going to sell it short. Once you learn how to do that, what a difference it will make. And what a difference it would make for St. Jude and for the kids. Because once you start making money like that, you're going to say, my God, this is easy. And then you're going to help the kids at St. Jude. Our job is to get you to make money so you can help them. The idea with stocks, you don't need 1 million stocks. Stop listening to all the hot stocks. Stop listening to these fake business news networks. Stop listening to them. And the stocks they give you. What are you, nuts? If you just take 5 brand names, if that's all you did, stay with those same 5 stocks, they're brand names, and you stayed with those all year long, buying them when they go up, selling them short when they goes down. It's easy, and you're not sweating it when you go to bed at night. You're organized. That's how you make money in the market. Be right back.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
Hi, I'm Phil Grant at philsgang.com. You probably heard me on the radio talking about investing in stocks and trading stocks. Well, this is a special message that I am sending out to you. You, the person who is the beginner, who are getting excited. You're seeing every day the stock market going up, never comes down, keeps going up because of the tremendous stimulus that the president is putting into this market. He wants to continue this market going up while the economy's going down. That's what it's doing. The economy's going straight down. You know, banks right now, the worst ever. They've gone down 40%. I mean, everything's going down. Companies aren't making money, but the stock market's still going up. And you got to be very, very careful when you get into a market like this. You got to know when to get out, and that's where we come in. So if you're a beginner and you want to start learning how to invest stocks properly and have the comfort level of knowing when to get out, when to buy, when to sell, and when to get out, contact us at philsgang.com. Join today, free for 10 days.
At St. Jude Children's Research Hospital, we're fighting against childhood cancer every day. At the heart of this battle are our donors.
Most of us want to make some type of difference in the lives of others. St. Jude does miraculous work.
The fact that no one has to pay, it's a place where everyone is treated as an equal.
Everybody is welcome here, and it doesn't matter your religion or what part of the world you're from, all that is taken away. It just gives you some hope.
It's just a nice feeling to put your energy into something that really does genuinely make a difference in a child's life.
There's just no greater gift. If we have the ability to help, then we have a responsibility to help.
Finding cures, saving children. St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Find out how you can help at stjude.org.
What if you could have an in-depth understanding of the stock market just like the pros? Well, thanks to Phil Grandy and philsgang.com, you can. philsgang.com offers comprehensive, up-to-date market information designed to help you understand and anticipate market behavior. With philsgang.com, you'll build your investing confidence even through down cycles and periods of uncertainty. Go to philsgang.com. philsgang.com today. 877-600-GANG. 877-600-4264. With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At philsgang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And philsgang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the philsgang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or give them a call. 877-600-GANG.
Thinking about investing in the stock market? Go to philsgang.com, where we have over 50 years experience in trading and investing in the stock market. Phil's Gang teaches you how to make profits in the market with stock chart analysis, up-to-the-minute alerts, and always keeping you informed with professional guidance in long and short-term positions. Go to philsgang.com or call one of our professional staff to answer your questions. 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Stop wondering about your financial future and start doing something about it.
Remember, when this market crashed in 2009, it should have never crashed because the chairperson of these two committees, their job was to protect protect consumers, protect our investments, and they're supposed to ensure that our investments are being monitored. Where were they in 2009 and 2008? They weren't anywhere because they don't do that. They take care of themselves. They protect themselves. They become richer. So you can't depend on these crooks in Congress. The stock market is a great place to be, but you just got to know this is a different market than your grandfather's market. So why don't you, for 30 days, join my gang, 877-600-GANG. Try it for 30 days, $39.95. Follow me. I tell you when to buy, when to sell, when to add, and when to run like hell. All I ask you, start making money. Please remember St. Jude.
Don't wait. Join Phil's Gang today and make profits. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. Welcome back. Learn, invest, and make profits with Phil Grandy. Simply go to philsgang.com. Now, here's Phil.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy, philsgang.com. Remember to subscribe to my Phil's Gang YouTube channel to get both my live and archived radio shows. Also, my free Phil's Take on the stock market. Also, sign up and get a free 10-day chart and membership trial. That's right. Go to my site, philsgang.com. Get your 10-day free trial. You get the chart, the color-coded chart. Tells you when to buy, when to sell, when to add, and when to run like hell. The beautiful thing about it, it tells you when to get out. If you're one of the 85% of the people that don't know when to get out of a stock, that's why you lose money. That's why 85% of the people lose money, because they don't know when to get out. You know, here's interesting. Talk about that. Think about what they did yesterday. People don't understand what a trend is. My members, we tell them all the time, trend, trend, trend. A stock is a trend. You have a trend going up, you have a trend going down. And then sometimes the trend stops and just goes sideways. So easy. And you just got to follow the money, and the uptrend or the downtrend. But think of what they did the other day. They came out the other day, and Powell says, well, we're going to keep interest rates at zero. And everybody went nuts. The stock market shot up like 500 points because he's going to keep the interest rates at zero. And then, of course, this new stimulus is coming out. But what happened? You got all of these people coming in, retail customers. God bless them. They haven't been in the stock market for 13, 14, 20 years. They haven't been in the market. Now they decide to come in the market now. At the very top, when the stock market is so overpriced, unbelievably overpriced. We've never seen the market this overpriced. And they're coming in and they're buying which stocks? The 7 stocks that contribute about 40% to the S&P 500. The same stocks, you know them all. Facebook, Google, Amazon, Netflix, Microsoft, Apple, even throw Tesla in. So everybody jumped in. They all jumped in. And they all went back in and bought Netflix. They all bought Google. Because all they heard on CNBC all day long, buy on the pullback, buy on the pullback. Varney, who wouldn't know a good stock if he tripped over it, kept telling everybody on TV, buy on the dip, buy on the dip. So the folks that bought on the dip, they're losing money today. But if you're with me, you wouldn't have lost money. I'll prove it to you. Take a look at Amazon. When Amazon started to drop, it turned red. And that was back in February 19th. It meant the institutions were pulling the money out. It started to go down. So my members were selling it short. It was going down. And finally, what happens? Yesterday, they announced, wow, they're going to keep interest rates at zero. People went nuts, and they went in and they bought Amazon. All excited. They think they got a deal. They think, wow, I'm going to be a millionaire. I haven't been in the market in 13, 14, 20 years. I haven't been in the market since the dot-com crash. I haven't been in the market since the housing crash. I'm going to be a millionaire. I've been watching for 13 years. Everybody's a millionaire who bought Amazon or Apple or Microsoft or Netflix. So everybody jumped in yesterday. Where do you think it is today? Down. Now people are losing money. But if you were with me in using the color-coded technology, it told you when it went up, there wasn't enough buyers. It stayed red. When the stock went up, when Amazon went up, it stayed red, telling you it can't sustain the rally off the rumor the other day that he's going to keep interest rates at 0. Now it's back down. Now it's back down. Same thing with Apple. Apple shot up. Interest rates are going to be at 0. It was red when it shot up. Now remember, my members have been selling Apple short since 136, all the way down to 118. But it stayed red all the way down. And then yesterday, when they said they're going to keep interest rates at 0, and everybody had a set of kittens, they were so excited, and the market started to go up, I said to my members, do not fall for this. And what happened? The market's back down today again. You can't sustain these rallies. Tesla. There's one. Remember what I said about Tesla? Everybody thought I was nuts. I got more emails. They asked if I lost my mind. Tesla. Here's what I said about Tesla, if I can find it. So Tesla, I said Tesla, go ahead. I think it was I said on February. I think it was the 17th. Here we go. We got it. If you've been in Tesla, take your profits at 3:57 p.m. on February 17, 2021, and you're going to love me for it. You're going to love me for it. Watch what happens to Tesla. So I said that on February 17th, right here on the radio. We sent an alert to my members. You heard me when I was on the radio, and I said, get out of Tesla. It came down. So we started to short Tesla around $810. It dropped all the way down to around 622. 22%. And then we took our profits. Not all. We didn't get out totally. We took most of our profits, but we didn't get out totally. I told them to stay in with some shares. And she snapped right back up. We knew that. I told my members. I said, they're going to push it right back up because you're going to get all these people, especially all these millennials, they're all going to come in and they're all going to buy Tesla. They think, oh my God, I'm buying it on a dip. I'm going to be a millionaire. But all they had to do is look at the chart. And when it went up, because of what Paul said, it remained red. And they would say, wait a minute, I'm not going to buy that. It's red. But people got in and bought a whole bunch of Tesla when it went up. Guess what? Now it's all the way back down again today. People are in and out, up and down. Stop that. You stay with the trend. Well, how do you know what the trend is? The trend is money. The big institutions make the stocks go up and down. If the trend is down, they're going to keep pulling money out. And you get a few days where the stock goes up because of these fake business news network telling you to buy, so be it. As long as it's red, you don't fall for it. The most beautiful thing about the color-coded technology I designed in the algorithm, it lets you know when to get out, it lets you know when to get in, but the beautiful thing is when to get out. So all these people are jumping back into the market yesterday, all losing money again today. And they're going to say what? Why, the market's no good. Market's no good. No, the market's a beautiful thing. You got to learn how it works and to short it. Be right back.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
Hi, I'm Phil Grain at philsgang.com. You probably heard me on the radio talking about investing in stocks and trading stocks. Well, this is a special message that I am sending out to you. You, the person who is the beginner, who are getting excited. You're seeing every day the stock market going up, never comes down. It keeps going up because of the tremendous stimulus that the president is putting into this market. He wants to continue this market going up while the economy's going down. That's what it's doing. The economy's going straight down. You know, banks right now are the worst ever. They've gone down 40%. I mean, everything's going down. Companies aren't making money, but the stock market is still going up. And you got to be very, very careful when you get into a market like this. You got to know when to get out, and that's where we come in. So if you're a beginner and you want to start learning how to invest stocks properly and have the comfort level of knowing when to get out, when to buy, when to sell, and when to get out, contact us at philsgang.com. Join today, free for 10 days. Remember, when this market crashed in 2009, it should have never crashed because the chairperson of these two committees, their job was to protect consumers, protect our investments, and they're supposed to ensure that our investments are being monitored. Where were they in 2009 and 2008? They weren't anywhere because they don't do that. They take care of themselves. They protect themselves. They become richer. So you can't depend on these crooks in Congress. The stock market is a great place to be, but you just got to know this is a different market than your grandfather's market. So why don't you, for 30 days, join my gang, 877-600-GANG, try it for 30 days, $39.95. Follow me. I tell you when to buy, when to sell, when to add, and when to run like hell. All I ask you, start making money. Please remember St. Jude.
Don't wait. Join Phil's Gang today and make profits. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy. Is your business prepared to respond to any emergency in the workplace? Well, you better be. Let over 30 years of law enforcement experience go to work for you. Boyd Investigative Group is here for all your business security needs. I know. I use them. They're terrific. Call today for your free confidential consultation. 941-724-4535. That's 941-724-4535. Or visit them on the website, BoydInvestigativeGroup.com.
License number A1900020.
When the market's open, we watch the market all day long. And when we see there's an opportunity for a stock, and it's a stock that we've been following, there's a lot of stocks we put on our watch list, and it has to hit a certain criteria. Then when it does, we alert you. You immediately get an alert that says, we bought this stock, X stock, at $30. So you get an alert immediately. What's better than that? I mean, nobody does that for you. But the most important thing, they'll say, okay, here's why we're getting out now, or here's why we're taking profits. I think it's going to go down. Look, the most important thing is this. I want you to be prepared for when the market does tank or rally, that you're with us, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG. Join my gang right now, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG, and you'll be in position, and you'll sleep at night, and you don't have to worry.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
What, are you nuts? If the stock market can make you so rich, especially Apple and Microsoft and Google and Amazon and the rest, why are so many Americans poor? If the 401k promises you a retirement, then why is it we are in a retirement crisis? Here's the answer. Because 85% of you get out of the market too late. I fixed that with my color-coded chart, which tells you when to buy, when to sell, and when to get out. That's right, when to run like hell. Check it out. You get a free membership and the free color-coded chart for 10 days. Check it out, philsgang.com.
With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At philsgang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And philsgang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the philsgang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or give them a call, 877-600-GANG. Welcome back. Learn, invest, and make profits with Phil Grandy. Simply go to philsgang.com. Now, here's Phil.
You remember when Barney said this the other day and I went nuts?
Your point has always been if you get a significant dip in big tech, you buy that dip. Will you be buying it today?
Absolutely.
Yeah, and he's losing money. Don't listen to these people. They just say buy the dip, and people are jumping in buying the dip. They have no idea. Is it going to go down more? How do you know it's not going to go down more? If the color-coded chart is telling me it's red, it pulled back and it's red and it's still red, why would I buy it? You wouldn't. That's the beautiful thing about the color-coded technology. It works. For heaven's sakes, it works. The market's down now about 600 points. And I've been telling you all along we're going to have the crash. Every Friday, this will be my 8th Friday now, or 9th, I think. Every Friday, 8th Friday, this will be my 8th one. Each Friday, I post on my YouTube channel. I go over the week from Monday to Friday, then identify those little things during that week, little signals that are telling me we're getting closer to the crash. It's free. No one should ever be surprised about the crash because I do this every Friday. Give you those clues, tell you what to watch out for every Friday. And I've been telling you all along this market's going to crash. But it doesn't mean we don't sit here and make money when they rigged the market to go up. When the Federal Reserve contacts the pension funds and the Federal Reserve contacts the insurance companies and say, I'm going to print money, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and I'm going to buy some of your assets in exchange for cash. You're going to have the new cash, and I need you to go out and buy stocks so we can artificially push the stock market higher. So the senators, the representatives, the 1% population can accumulate more wealth. It's unbelievable, the wealth they've been accumulating. Now today, when the market dropped 600 points, my members, they knew which stocks to stay in, which were the strongest stocks. They're called power stocks. These are the stocks where the money goes. All the big institutional money goes and parks their money. Give you an example. KRE. That's my small mid-cap banks. We had a beautiful stock, which is another one, which is RF, which is another bank. That's up. Let's see. RF was up about 8. We're up about 10% in RF. KRE we're up about 8%. Wells Fargo we're up 53%. JetBlue we're up about 18%. Because these are stronger than the market. So you need to know which stocks, as this market's down 600 points, which stocks aren't going down. And I do all this for my gang. I have a whole list of power stocks. Every day I go through these stocks for them so they make sure they know which stocks did not go down with the market. Take Caterpillar. The market's down 600 points and Caterpillar hardly went down at all today. That stock has relative strength. But my chart told us to stay in it. It turned green. Remember, this turned green on February 11th at $197. It's still green today at $222. That's about a, I think that's about a, let's see, that's 11% gain. And the stock didn't pull back today. Now, a lot of the people who bought the big tech stocks, the big tech stocks on the dip and got in yesterday because policy is going to keep interest rates low, they're all losing money today. We're not. Another bank we got in, I see Goldman Sachs. That's doing terrific. Has a lot of relative strength. But the key is you got to know when to get out of these stocks. Only 10% of the people in the stock market can make a living at it. Only 10%. Because 85% lose money because they don't know when to get out. They have no clue. Because Wall Street wants you to stay in. They've taken your brain, took it out of your head, they put a sponge in, and they tell you, buy and hold, stay in, stay in. They never tell you to get out, and they never tell you to short a stock. Isn't that ridiculous? Ridiculous. With the color-coded technology, you're free of that. Try it for 10 days. It's free. And then every day we do a video on our portfolio. If all you did is follow us with our 5 stocks, just 5 stocks. We've had these same 5 stocks, for 4 years. The same 5 stocks every day. Caterpillar, Intel, Goldman Sachs, Schlumberger, and Lowe's. Look at Lowe's. Beautiful short. Look at this. Lowe's went from $157, it turned green. That meant money was coming in, $157. And then we got out around $177. 12%. Then it turned red, which it told us the institutions are pulling their money out now. And then we sold it short. And it dropped from 170 down to 158. 170 down to 158. That's another. But we knew when to get out. We knew when to get out of those. And then we knew when to sell it short, simply going from green to red. Please try it for just 10 days. It doesn't cost you a thing. I want to talk about what's going on with this. This is crazy what's going on, this stimulus. They're going to start a new stimulus now. We're going to get another one to move the market up. You're going to start hearing, remember I told you, and I heard it today, they're going to start talking about another stimulus. This 1.9 trillion stimulus already pushed the market up. Now, remember, when the market goes up, it's not sustainable. Because the market, stocks aren't going up because of earnings, not going up because of profits. They're going up because it's rigged to go up, which is fine, fantastic. I hope they never change it. It's rigged. So as these markets keep on climbing and keep going up, remember, underneath the market is this big vacuum. Let me give you an example. If you go back and take a look, before 2008, economic growth, about a decade before 2008, economic growth was always 3.5%. When 2008 came, from 2008 to 2020, it never hit 3%. Now let's think about this. Remember what I'm saying? Our economy grew 3.5%. 3.5%. Decades before 2008. Think about that for a second. Decades before 2008. Kept going up. Our economy grew every year. Every decade kept going up. So, 2008 comes. What happens? We had the crash, right? After the crash, the market starts to rally. So the market's going up 400% between 2008 and 2020, but our economic growth is 1.9%. From 2008 to 2020, the real economic growth is 1.9%, not 3%. So let's use the lie. Let's use the lie of the fake business news network and say it's 2.2%. They've lied to us for years. Let's use their lie, 2.2%. So let's think about this. So before 2008, 20 years up to 2008, we were always growing, let's use the average, of 3.2%. 3.2% we always grew before 2008. But now we had the crash. 2008 comes, they start pushing the market up 400%. But instead of the growth staying at 3.2%, it goes to 2.2%. That's a big loss. That's 1%. So how does the market go up 400%, but the economy drops 2.2% from 3.2%? Now that 1% doesn't mean like a lot to you, right? Well, I'm going to fix that right now. For every 1% loss in GDP, the economy loses $4 trillion. So how could the stock market go up 400% while the economy's going down? Because the stock market has nothing to do with the economy. But they try to convince you it does. It doesn't. That's why, again, please join my gang, and you're going to find, just using a simple color-coded chart, just knowing when to get out will be a godsend to you.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy. Is your business prepared to respond to any emergency in the workplace? Well, you better be. Let over 30 years of law enforcement experience go to work for you. Boyd Investigative Group is here for all your business security needs. I know. I use them. They're terrific. Call today for your free confidential consultation. 941-724-4535. That's 941-724-4535. Or visit them on the website, BoydInvestigativegroup.com.
License number A1900020.
Short Short on time but want to invest in the stock market? Let philsgang.com help you. For only $39.95 a month, you get complete access to all of Phil's powerful investing programs, videos, and resources.
That works for me. Log in, watch the videos, and make profits.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com.
Hi, I'm Phil Graney at philsgang.com. You probably heard me on the radio talking about investing in stocks and trading stocks. Well, this is a special message that I am sending out to you. You, the person who is the beginner, who are getting excited. You're seeing every day the stock market going up, never comes down, keeps going up because of the tremendous stimulus that the president is putting into this market. He wants to continue this market going up while the economy's going down. That's what it's doing. The economy's going straight down. You know, banks right now, the worst ever. They've gone down 40%. I mean, everything's going down. Companies aren't making money, but the stock market is still going up. And you got to be very, very careful when you get into a market like this. You got to know when to get out, and that's where we come in. So if you're a beginner and you want to start learning how to invest stocks properly and have the comfort level of knowing when to get out, when to buy, when to sell, and when to get out, contact us at philsgang.com. Join today, free for 10 days.
Thinking about investing in the stock market? Go to philsgang.com, where we have over 50 years experience in trading and investing in the stock market. Phil's Gang teaches you how to make profits in the market with stock chart analysis, up-to-the-minute alerts, and always keeping you informed with professional guidance in long and short-term positions. Go to philsgang.com or call one of our professional staff to answer your questions. 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Stop wondering about your financial future and start doing something about it.
Hi, I'm Phil Graney at philsgang.com. You probably heard me on the radio talking about investing in stocks and trading stocks. Well, this is a special message that I am sending out to you. You, the person who is the beginner, who are getting excited. You're seeing every day the stock market going up, never comes down, keeps going up because of the tremendous stimulus that the president is putting into this market. He wants to continue this market going up while the economy's going down. That's what it's doing. The economy's going straight down. You know, banks right now, worst ever. They've gone down 40%. I mean, everything's going down. Companies aren't making money, but the stock market's still going up. And you got to be very, very careful when you get into a market like this. You got to know when to get out, and that's where we come in. So if you're a beginner and you want to start learning how to invest stocks properly and have the comfort level of knowing when to get out, when to buy, when to sell, and when to get out, contact us at philsgang.com. Join today, free for 10 days.
I've been a Phil's Gang member since 2014. Over that time, I've generated over six-figure profits. Following Phil, his charting system has really been a huge impact on my career and my life. I would recommend Phil's Gang to the mom and pop out there. I would recommend it to parents teaching their children. I would recommend it to grandparents. If you really trust in their system, you will do well.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264. Welcome back. Are you ready to make profits in the stock market? Why not check out philsgang.com or give us a call, 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. Join my gang free for 10 days. Get your color-coded chart, your free membership, and then every day at 2 o'clock, we post our membership portfolio, and we do a video on each one of our stocks, which tells our members what to do. If they don't go off the reservation, do exactly what that video says, they'll do fine. Better than fine. Now think about it. Who does this for you? Where you have a portfolio of stocks, where us, the professionals, pick them out for our members, and then every day we do a video and tell our member what to do with that specific stock. What to do with it. Add to their position, not add to their position. Here, for example, here's one of the videos today.
XLK, continue to hold a scalp for a short. XLK.
Then he goes on and tells them why hold it for a short and how to short it. Nobody does that. All we ask is you help St. Jude, that's all. For heaven's sakes, you're talking a membership that's $39.95. That's it. Now, let's talk about, again, the stimulus. Now, remember the other day, I told you that, here, listen, here's what I told you the other day. I told you to make sure that you get out of Tesla. Get out of Tesla. Here's what I said. If you've been in Tesla, take your profits at 3:57 p.m. on February 17, 2021, and you're going to love me for it. And it dropped 22%. Everybody's delighted. Then Powell gets in yesterday and says he's keeping rates at zero, and everybody jumped in. The market went up 500%. All the tech stocks went back up. Tesla went back up. And my members knew, just hold their ground. Because the color coded was with us. The color code said don't move. The color code was red. It said it's not going to sustain itself. Today the market's back down 600%, and so isn't Tesla. 600 points, and so isn't Tesla. Now, the market is going to crash. I do a video every Friday and tell you why, give you the proof. I'm going to lead you right up to the crash. I don't know the day it's going to happen, but every crash, going back to 1987, I was always within at least 3-4 weeks before the crash. Worst case. Best case, 3 days. Got everybody out. Told them, get out, get out, get out. It's going to crash. Because crashes take a long time. You got like a detective. You got to put it together. It takes time. There's a pattern. First the banks drop. Then you look at the big tech. Then you look at the banks, especially small mid-cap stocks. Are they breaking? Are the transports breaking? Are the transport weaker than the Dow? All these little clues that you learn about after being on this earth for 74 years and in this market for 50 years, and stop paying attention to these morons that are on the fake business news networks to tell you stimulus is the wonderful thing. Stimulus does nothing. And the infrastructure stimulus is popular. Oh, you're going to hear more about infrastructure stimulus in the next couple of days. They're all going to talk about it because the other stimulus, 1.9, that's done deal now. Now they got to do another one to move the stock market up. And let them keep moving the market up. We'll keep making money on the way up, but we'll always be out in time. Just like with Tesla. Just like with our casinos. Look at the money we made on our casinos and the money we made on the airlines and the money we made on cruise lines. Nobody wanted those stocks. The stimulus is a fraud. The stimulus only helps the politician. And when they do the infrastructure stimulus, what a joke. All it does is produce visible results for politicians. The first thing they do is they put up a big sign, big construction sign. This bridge is being built by Senator Joe Suckface. This road is being fixed by Representative Idiot Face. This is what they want. They just want a sign out there with their name on it. This road is being constructed by Idiot Face. This is all they want. They don't work. They don't work. Stimulus doesn't work, especially these construction jobs. Recession means less spending by consumers. Sorry, you can't fix that. So what they do, they turn around and give them more money so they go into debt. They always tell us how strong the consumer is. Really? And how they're spending. They're not spending. They're in debt. That's what the spending is. They got credit cards and they spend them. This is unbelievable. So the government's going to hire a person to build a road. That person goes out and spends money at a store. Right? He builds the road, he gets paid, he goes spend money at a store. The owner of that store hires more workers with the money, and it goes on and on and on. But what good is it? It's temporary. It's temporary. That's not the jobs we want. Those jobs are temporary. Are you kidding? The idea behind stimulus is to generate quick economic recovery. But it doesn't happen. And there's no sustained economic growth. You can't sustain economic growth with stimulus. Seldom occurs. The government spending programs. that were implemented by Hoover and Roosevelt, Ford and Bush, they all failed. They all failed, but they still do them. Why do they still do them? Because they want to see their sign, the sign by their bridge, their name on it. They're very seldom do they succeed in any kind of stimulus. What succeeds is their fake narrative. The stimulus works, but they don't. Government spending does not increase demand for products. It doesn't increase or encourage increased production. That's what you need. You need increased production, increased jobs, increased wages. It doesn't do any of that. When you hear stimulus, it doesn't do what it's supposed to do. Obama, remember his stimulus, $775 billion, 2-year stimulus package, totally failed. Because why? Stimulus packages, they misdirect the resources. They put the money in these short-term projects like painting a bridge, fixing a school roof, cutting a path in a park. What good is that? All government stimulus spending does is pull money out of John's pocket. Think about it. Stimulus spending, they go in and they take John, who's on Main Street, and they pull the money out of his pocket. What good is that? That's crazy. It's insane. They pull money and other resources away from investments in sustainable economic projects. Now, the government is incompetent. It's lazy. It doesn't know how best to spend any kind of money. They don't know how to create demand. They don't know how to create productivity. It's not what they do. Stimulus packages, I don't care, the $1.2 trillion or $19 trillion, none of the trillions, none of them increase consumption. In order, remember, to inject money into the economy, the government has to take money out of the economy, out of Main Street, out of Johnny's pocket. They either increase his taxes or they take his savings and give him a treasury bond. Then there's no money left in the bank for someone to start up a business where all the jobs come from. How stupid is that? How stupid can you be to do that? Oh, the government's pretty stupid. They take money out of the economy. They have to take money out of the economy. They got to take, if they're going to build a bridge, it costs money. Where do they get the money from? Johnny on Main Street. They say, look, I'm going to sell you a treasury. I'm going to sell you a treasury bond. So Johnny takes his money out of a savings account, gives it to the government. Now, when you go in to want to start a business, there's little money left. So they raise rates really high so that money doesn't go away. And so you don't build a business or buy inventory because it's too high interest rate. You can't pay that kind of interest rate. Stimulus grows the national debt. That's all it does. We're going to go from $27 trillion now to $30 trillion. You know what that does? That closes down growth. We're going to go. We're at $30 trillion right now. As soon as they pass that $1.9 trillion. The stupid stimulus, it damages long-term wealth. They don't create sustainable jobs. Look, join my gang tonight. I can't fix this. I'm not a politician. But I sure can tell you with my chart when to get out of the stock market in time. That's what you need. That's what you need. When do I get out of my 401k? See you on the chart.
You have been listening to Phil's Gang with your host, Phil Grandy, on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Remember to visit Phil's website at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or call the office, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.